It's summertime, time for fun, action, and getting the yard in shape. But look out, that blazing sun is bombarding you with harmful UV rays. We'll show you how to best protect yourself. If you have a water softener in your home, you'll want to see this. Is your softener working to its fullest potential? We'll show you how you can tell and what you should be doing as part of a regular maintenance schedule. So many people are ready to buy a first home, but are intimidated by the process. We get with an expert to discover what you should do to make the process smooth and hassle-free. This is the show all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. We are Designing Spaces. With the warm weather here, we all love to get outside for fun, recreation, or simply to get the yard work done. However, during the summer, we are exposing our skin to harmful UV rays from the sun. Designing Spaces got together with a dermatologist to learn about the right kind of sunblock for your outdoor activity. Take a look.
Protecting your loved ones from the harmful effects of the sun is an important way that you can let them know that you care. So joining us today is Dr. Ellen Marmer, who is an expert dermatologist, also a wife and a mom. And she has teamed up with Banana Boat Sun Care to talk to us about sun protection. Now, specifically today, we're going to be talking about the men in our lives and why it's important to get them on board with the importance of sunscreen. So thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me again. This is my favorite subject, sun protection and skin cancer prevention, especially in men.
Yes. Now let's talk about some of the facts that we learned about the differences between men and women when it comes to sun protection. Now I'm astounded to know that a lot of men have never even thought about taking care of their skin in the sun.
Isn't that incredible? It's amazing. The Skin Cancer Foundation did a recent survey that found that almost half of men, that means almost 50% of men, admitted to not applying sunscreen for the entire previous year. They also found, and this is no big surprise, that men in every case were less knowledgeable than women about sun protection and skin cancer prevention. This really got me thinking about not only my patients, but also the men in my life, like my sons and my husband and my dad and my father-in-law. You know, how do I kind of stir them up and shake them up a bit and get them to wear sun protection? So I partnered with Banana Boat to work with them on their men's line.
Well, when you say half of all men have never applied sunscreen in the last year, that's a lot of men not using it.
It's a lot of men. And as a dermatologist, I'm on the front line in my office. I'm checking out their skin, and I'm finding a lot more melanomas than ever before. In fact, men are twice as likely to have melanoma than women, and the number one spot is their back. So we definitely need to get them to kind of get on board and start wearing their sun protection.
Now, why do you think there's such a difference between men and women when it comes to sun protection?
My women patients are much more loyal to their products. They're much more concerned about the short-term effects and the long-term effects on sun damage and aging. So they're worried about sunspots, brown spots, wrinkles, but also skin cancer. Men are kind of more resilient, they're in denial, they're just out there being strong and sporty, and so they might be really thinking more of the short-term effects, but not really about anything else.
Okay, so when you say short-term effects means that they're more concerned about getting a sunburn than they are about skin cancer.
Yeah, I find that men are more worried about being sort of embarrassed when they go to the office and they go, "Hey Joe, nice lobster face," or something, or they're more worried about the pain of the burn on their back, and you know they're going to be peeling all week long. So you know, I think that what I'd like to do is get the message out that they don't need to suffer 5 sunburns just to learn the hard way. It's better just to go ahead and protect yourself.
Okay, but a little skin pain and a little embarrassment, that's not all that you can get from a sunburn, right?
Absolutely. A sunburn and a suntan are both damaging to your skin. So over time, if you get 5 sunburns in your life, you actually double your risk of melanoma throughout your life. Plus it adds to aging. So it's really important to not get sunburns.
Right, so this is really important for men because they are just as active as we are outdoors, right?
They are super active, and again, they don't wear any sun protection. Maybe they think they don't have time for it, maybe they don't like putting things on their skin, But Banana Boat has these wonderful ultra mist sprays that go on really fast, so there's really no reason anymore to not protect them and have, you know, them protected from the sun.
Well, it's so true, because I know so many guys will come home from the golf course and their arms will be burnt and their face is burnt, and not even thinking about the fact that they've been in the sun for hours. So how do you get them to start paying attention to that and start thinking about sun protection?
You know, you could either just tell them, but they probably won't listen, right? No, I'm just kidding. But Banana Boat has these great travel sizes, and I tell my patients, just bring like 5 different ones along with you and have one in your office, one in your car, one in your golf bag, one in your tennis bag, so that it reminds them to go ahead and put it on and reapply every 2 hours.
Right, okay, so besides the travel size lotions, are there any other sunscreens that men prefer?
I have to commend Banana Boat. They've put a lot of attention into the detail of the men's line here. So the men's line here, it's got a great triple defense technology here. It has an active protect technology, which means the ingredients will kind of stay on through your intense activities. It also has a nice scent that'll combat the odor, so that's amazing. It smells very masculine, but not too masculine. It's nice.
That's
right?
nice.
And you don't even have to tell them this, but it'll hydrate their skin, so it's the triple defense.
I love this because I know I don't mind smelling like a pina colada, but I doubt most men do. So this scent is very masculine, and I like the look of this bottle as well.
Yeah, so the dark bottle is easy to find. It comes in the Ultra Mist spray. It comes in SPF 30 to 50, so it's a broad spectrum sun protection. And again, it comes in the travel size as well.
Can you remind us though, what are your tips for sun protection? How much to use and how often?
Okay, so to summarize, if there's one thing you take away from this discussion today, is use your sunscreen. So many men just don't even use it. So if we can get them to use it, and I know we can now, that would be great. Number 2, how much should we use? So we know from head to toe you need about 1 ounce. That's about the size of a golf ball.
Okay.
1 ounce is basically, in this travel container, it's 2.
Oh, okay.
So this will
half
only
of that.
last you, so this will only last you 4 hours. So you should really think about how many bottles do you need to bring with you to cover your whole family, or if your husband's going out to play for like 8 hours, he needs a couple containers in that way. In addition to sun protection, we talk about avoiding the midday sun. Sitting under an umbrella is 50% of the sunshine, so you still need to put on your sunscreen. Wear a broad-rimmed hat, not just a baseball cap. Wear sunglasses that say UVA, UVB protected. And again, now that we have a men's line with a spray and a lotion and travel sizes, we really should have them covered.
This is great news. I'm going to be definitely sharing this with all of my friends and family about how to keep themselves safe in the sun.
Yeah, so we want them to be active. We know men like to be outdoors, and this is just another tool for their toolbox to protect themselves and be active and healthy.
Great. Well, next time we're going to be talking about sun care and outdoor activities, right?
Perfect. Yes.
All right. You can also find a link to Banana Boat's website on our website at designingspaces.tv. And there you can review any portion of this show or also find any of our other segments just by clicking on the videos. And while you're there, make sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter as well.
Sounds great.
Buying a home for the first time, making sure you have quality water for the household, and protecting yourself from the summer sun's rays. It all adds up to living the lifestyle you've always wanted, and we're glad to be a part of it. We are Designing Spaces.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to find out how to be part of the show, log on to designingspaces.tv. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.